Hello, bruvs. We're back with more Helen Josephine Thurman. Apparently, she got married again. Smith, after the death of her husband, Mickey. Mickey was a bootlegger, and this is his casket photo. It's hard to see him in here, but if you look hard enough, you see him right there. His name was Virgil. I assume he went by Mickey because that sounds more of a gangster name than Virgil. But that's Mickey. When I first saw it, I thought it said Mishka, like Miskeh. But yeah, I think it does say Mickey. And I believe that's Mickey. He would have died May 17th, 1930. So roughly 95 years ago. Died in a plane crash. Helen Smith. George Liechti, great grandpa. Boy standing, Frank Liechti. Right, Helen. Left, Alfred. This is obviously a cabinet card, which I probably have downstairs somewhere. I will have to look for it. We'll see. And when I made the original video, I found this. I didn't find this. This was part of the original haul. And Helen Josephine Thurman Smith's cremation record, which is not in there, unfortunately. But at least I have what's it say? Funeral home. All right, so she did die in it said 1992. It said she did die in Wayne, Michigan. So that would be proof that she probably, or at least she was handled by the Funeral Home. So, and that is definitely local. Thought this photo was pretty funny because it says something about Alfie. I don't know what this second part says. Alfie something. What does that say? Oh, probably Liechta or whatever their name was. The girl Chicago, she's Dago. That's her name, Chicago. She's Dago, but real pretty. Hey, she's a Dago, but she's real pretty. She's got that Habsburg chin. This is Fred Liechti. I think Fred was he Mickey's brother? George Liechti. I'm sorry, this is Dad. This is the father, George Liechti. Great grandpa, mom's side. So that was Helen's dad. Helen, I think, is in here somewhere. This is Bud House, not Hose, whoever that person was. George William House, born 1930, son of Georgia House. They don't know how to spell, so they put Gorga. Anyway, the whole point of this is there's Mickey in his casket. Hello, bros. Terry Smith, Alfie's daughter. Terry Smith, Alfie's oldest daughter. No clue who these people are, but this guy thinks he's American badass. That Fonzie here. This, I believe, is Mickey. In better days when he wasn't in a casket. I think that's Mickey anyway. I'm not sure. This is a baby. Doesn't say who it is. This gives a whole family rundown of who's who. But I don't know who any of these people are. Manson Liechti family. Wife Dolores. Taken February 92. So they're either Liechtis or Manson family, which doesn't sound very enterprising. This one has no mention of who's who here. This is the 80th birthday of, it says on the back of one of these, Elizabeth Liechti, maiden name Grissom. So I think that was George's. Where was he? The little guy, George, who I have a photo of him when he was very young. He looked like Cole Caulfield back in the day. But that's his wife, Elizabeth, at her 80th party. Not sure who this lady is because it doesn't look like the same woman. Maybe it is her without glasses on. Just in a different outfit. Are those silhouettes or those... Is that a photo or what is that? Is that people outside the door? Georgia House. That's her daughter. So yeah, that's definitely the mother. I have photos of Georgia House as well. This is Helen Thurman. Helen Liechti Thurman Smith. The one who ended up in the cremation records. Woo! What does this say? August 1st, 1951. Who we got here? That kind of looks like the grandma back there, didn't it? Elizabeth Liechti. But instead, it just has a bunch of stuff figured out. I'm going to guess that's Helen. That's probably Helen. That's her mother. Not sure who that is. And that's probably Mr. Smith, whoever he is. Elizabeth Liechti in her younger days. What's that say? Ice case? Ice cache? It's a rickety ass porch, whatever it is. There is Mickey's mother. Mickey is right there in the casket. You can see him. That's his mother. It says on the back, I believe. Mickey's mom. His name was Virgil, but confusion comes with Mickey. And likely, if I wouldn't have found the fact that he was a bootlegger and that his nickname was Mickey, well, that's his middle name too, but here's the second guy in a casket. Not sure who he is. It doesn't mention who he is. So, but I would say 1960s, maybe 70s. And there's that little baby. Baby with the demon eyes. Mary Beth House. Yep, so that's that little wrap up. At least I found these. Glad I found that video because if I hadn't posted it, I probably would not know that these people exist. See if we get a close up of Mickey with the light on. Mickey. That's all.